So if you're a content creator, then you must know that scripting is one of the most crucial and time-consuming part while creating a video. So today I'm going to tell you how you can automate this process as well. So we are going to learn how to generate video script using Google Gemini from Notion item and save to Google Docs. Now let's say you're using Notion to manage your day-to-day tasks and your content for social media, YouTube or video creation as well. So using this automation, you just have to enter the topic of the video in your Notion database as an item. And as we add the topic and some description that what kind of video we are creating, using AI platforms like Google Gemini, automatically you can generate a draft script, a rough script for the same topic which you have added in Notion. And after generating the script using Google Gemini or Google Generative AI, we are going to save that script by creating a new document for the same in our Google Docs as well. And later on, you can edit the same script in the same Google Doc too. Now, if you want to learn how you can set up this kind of automation all by yourself, for that, you just have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, this is my Notion database, and the name of this database is Topics for YouTube Videos. And in this database, I add the topic for my next video or the next piece of YouTube content which I'm going to create. Now here I'm adding the topic, and on this topic, whatever research or whatever details or whatever will be the description of this topic, like what kind of video and what are the things I want to cover in this video, I add that part in the description. Now what do I want? I want that using AI platforms like Google Gemini or ChatGPT, I want to generate a rough draft, a rough script of the video which I'm going to create, and I want to save the generated script from these AI platforms in my Google Docs. So in this Google Doc, you can see I have created this template where I'm going to add the topic of the video, the description of the video which I've entered in Notion, and the script generated by AI. Now I'm using Google Docs because it is very easy to edit the AI generated script in Google Docs and start working on my YouTube video directly from here. Now what we have to do, I want to automate this process, and to automate this process, I have to connect my Notion database with Google Gemini and Google Gemini with Google Docs. And we are going to use an automation and integration platform called Pabbly Connect to completely automate this process. Now to access Pabbly Connect, just go to your browser and search for Pabbly, pabbly.com/connect. And here you can see we will reach to Pabbly Connect's landing page. Here we have two options, sign in and sign up free. Now, if you're new to Pabbly, by clicking on sign up free, you can set up your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. Or if you're an existing Pabbly user, just click on sign in. After signing in, we will reach to this all apps page of Pabbly. Here we just have to click on access now below Pabbly Connect. And after clicking on access now, we will reach to Pabbly Connect's dashboard. And here we have to create an automation workflow. Click on this create workflow button and give this workflow a name. So let's say I'll name it as Notion to Google Gemini to Google Docs. You can basically give any other name of your choice. Then just select the folder of your Pabbly Connect account in which you want to create this automation and click on create. And as we click on create, here you can see the automation workflow will open in front of us. And in this workflow, you can see two different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those two concepts, those two principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's start with the trigger window. Now the idea here is whenever we are going to add a new topic or new topic description in our Notion database as an item, we want to trigger this automation workflow. We want to start this automation. We want to generate the script for the same topic and with the same description details using Google Gemini and save the script in our Google Docs. So we are going to connect our Notion account with Pabbly Connect in the trigger step, so that whenever a new item, a new video topic details are added, the same details are received inside Pabbly Connect and this automation should trigger. After that, using this Pabbly Connect automation, we are going to send the same details to Google Gemini to generate the script for the same topic and with the same description details. And also the script which we are going to get from Google Gemini will be added, will be stored in our Google Docs. We are going to create a new document in Google Docs, and the newly generated document will be stored in our Google Drive into a specific folder using the same automation. So it is very simple process to do. Let me show that to you. Starting from a trigger window in Choose App, search for Notion and select it. After selecting Notion in trigger event from this drop-down, select the trigger event as new database item. Then just click on connect and select add new connection. Now here we have to connect our Notion account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, click on this connect with Notion button. Now because I have already logged into my Notion account in my browser, Pabbly Connect will detect the same account, and in this pop-up window, it will ask us for the permission. Click on the select page button, and then here you can see it is showing us all the databases, all the pages which we have created in our Notion account. So what are the pages, what are the databases from our Notion account we want to connect with Pabbly Connect? We have to select that. I've selected all the pages over here and click on allow access. And as we click on allow access, we will see our Notion account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, the only thing it asks us is the database ID. So in this dropdown, you can see a list of all the database which I have in my Notion account. All the database which I have selected while connecting Notion with Pabbly Connect can be seen over here. Out of all of these databases, the new item from which particular database we want to get inside Pabbly Connect. So I want that. So new items from this particular database should be received inside Pabbly Connect and trigger our automation workflow. So I'm going to select this particular database over here. And after selecting the database, we will just click on this save and send test request button. As we click on save and send test request, here you can see we have received the response. And in this response, you will see the details of the most recent detail or most recent item which we have created in our Notion database will be captured inside Pabbly Connect. Right now, in this table, in this page of Notion, you can see we have only record of only one topic and one description. And the details of the same topic and description will be captured inside Pabbly Connect here in the trigger step responses. So here we have the URL of the same item which we have captured. Then we will scroll down. Here you can see in front of text content, we have the exact same topic over here. So the same topic, best marketing automation, which we have entered over here, is received inside Pabbly Connect. We'll scroll down further. We have the topic or the title over here with the plain text format. We'll scroll down and here you can see the text content for the description as well. The same description which we have added in our Notion item over here in our Notion database. So this means, guys, the step 1 of setting up this automation is completed, where we have successfully connected our Notion account, our Notion database with Pabbly Connect and received the details of a new item, of a new topic for our YouTube video script, which we want to generate using AI, which we have entered in our Notion database. The same script, the same topic and details are received in our Pabbly Connect workflow. Now, after this, let's move to step 2. And in step 2, we want to send this same topic and this same description which we have received from Notion to Google Gemini so that we can write a draft script, a rough script for it. So we will just scroll down, come to this action step, and here in choose app, we have to search for Google Generative AI. So we connect Google Gemini with Pabbly Connect using Google Generative AI. So just search for Google Generative AI and select it. Then an action event from the drop down, select the action event as generate content, click on connect, and select add new connection. Now here we have to connect our Google Generative AI account with Pabbly Connect to access Google Gemini. Now you must be thinking how we are going to make this connection. And to make this connection, we need the API key from our Google Generative AI account or from our Google AI Studio. Now getting this API key is very simple. In the help text below, you can see we have this hyperlink. Just click on it and it will take you to this page of Google Gen AI over here, Google AI Studio. Now, after coming to this page of Google AI Studio, here you can see this option of Get API Key. Just click on it, and then here you can see a list of all the API keys which are generated in my Google Gemini account or my Google AI Studio. Click on this Create API Key button, and then just select the project, Google Cloud project for which you want to create this API key. So in your Google Cloud platform, first you have to create a project to connect your Google Gemini account with Pabbly Connect using API. Now, if you want the explanation, the complete step-by-step process that how you can create a project in Google Cloud Platform and get this API key or use this project to get the API key, we already have a dedicated video live on the channel related to the connection of Google Generative AI. So you can just refer to that video and connect Google Generative AI with Pabbly Connect. Right now, I will be selecting this particular project and click on this Create API Key button. After clicking on create, here you can see the API key is generating. So the API key is generated over here. Let's copy this API key from here, go to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. And after pasting this API key, just click on save. And as we click on save, we will see our Google Generative AI account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, the next thing it asks us is the text. that what is the text, what is the actual prompt we want to give to Google Gemini to perform the action. So I've already written a prompt. Let me enter the prompt over here. So the prompt is, I want you to write the script for a video. The topic of the video is, and here we want to add the video topic which we have added in our Notion database. So we have received the details of this new Notion item from Notion in our Pabbly Connect workflow in the trigger step. So here from this trigger step responses, we have to basically add the details like the topic and the description of the video for which we want Google Gemini to write the script for. And we have to send these details. We have to add these details in this Google Generative AI action step. And we are going to use a process called mapping. So here in this field of text over here, after adding the prompt over here, we will just click on this field, and here in this dropdown you can see a list of all the responses which we have received from Notion of a new database item. Out of all of these responses, select this response of the topic of the video which we have added in Notion. After mapping the response of the topic of the video, we want to add the description as well. So I want my prompt to be, I want you to write the script for a video. The topic of the video is best marketing automation. And the description is, and here we want to add the description over here. And the description is, and from this drop down again we are going to select the response of the description of the video which we are going to add it. Then if you want, you can just add some other prompt as well. So I want to specify that what kind of script I want Google Gemini to generate over here. So what I'm going to do, I'll just add some details like write a detailed script for the video and keep the video engaging, and the tone should be positive and conversational. So what kind of video script I want to generate, I have mentioned it in this prompt. Now every time I'm going to add a new topic and description in this Notion database, I'm going to add it as an item. This automation, the same details will be sent to Pabbly Connect, and this automation workflow will trigger. Using Pabbly Connect automation with this prompt, we are going to add the newly added topic and description, and we are going to send this prompt to Google Gemini, and using Google Gemini, we are going to get the script generated. So in this way, we have added the complete prompt and all the details in the text field. Then it is asking us for the models. So here in this dropdown, we have a list of all the models of Google Gemini which are supported inside Pabbly Connect. Let's say I'm going to use Gemini 1.5 Flash, this particular model, to generate the script. You can use any model from this dropdown. And then here in method, we are going to select the method as generate content. After entering the prompt, entering the video details or the topic details from Notion responses and selecting the model, just click on save and send test request. Now, as you click on save and send test request, here you can see we are going to receive some response over here. Basically, using Google Gemini, we are going to generate the script for the video and get the response over here, and the response is received. In this response here, you can see we have a script on the same topic with the same reference, with the same details or the description which we have added, and we have a complete draft for the script generated by AI over here. So here you can see the complete script of the video is generated. And this video is approximately 3 minutes long according to Google Gemini. So the step 2 of setting up this automation is completed, and we have successfully generated the script using Google Gemini in this automation. Now after this, let's move to the final step where we want to save the same script in a Google Doc. For that, we will just scroll down and click on this Add Action Step button over here. And then here in Choose App, we will search for Google Docs. Just select it. After selecting Google Docs in action event from the drop-down, we are going to select the action event as Create Document from Template. So in my Google Docs account, I have created a template document for video script. In this template, I have added the topic over here, and I have added a variable, a dynamic text of topic in double curly braces over here. We have written description after that, and here we have the variable of description. And then here we have the variable of script as well. So I want to take this document as a reference. I want to use this document as a template and generate new documents using this template. And in the newly generated document, we are going to add the topic and description from our Notion database over here and the script generated by Google Gemini over here. And that newly generated document will be stored in a specific folder in our Google Drive. So because we are using a template to generate new documents in Google Docs, that's why we are going to use Create Document from Template as the action event. Then just click on Connect and select Add New Connection. Now here we have to connect our Google Docs account with Pabbly Connect, and to make this connection, click on this Sign In with Google button. From this pop-up window, select your Google Docs account, then just scroll down and click on Continue. And as we click on Continue, we will see our Google Docs account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, the first thing it asks us is the template document. So here in this dropdown, you can see a list of all the documents which we have created in our Google Docs account. Out of all of this, we have to select the document which we want to use as a template to generate the new documents using this action. So the name of the template which I have created in my Google Docs account is video script template. So this is a template where I want to add the topic and description from Notion database responses and the script generated by Google Generative AI or Google Gemini. So the name of the template document is video script template. So here in our Pabbly Connect workflow from this dropdown, I'm going to select the same template document. After selecting the template document of our choice, it is asking us new document's name. That the new document which we are generating using this action, what should be the name of the document? So I want the topic of the video which we have entered in Notion to be the name of the new document. So here we will just click on this field of new document's name, and from the drop down from Notion responses, we are going to select the response of the topic and map it over here. Then after that, it is asking us new documents location. So using this action, the new document which we are creating, those new documents are stored in the Google Drive of the same account. So in Google Drive, in which particular folder we want to save these documents? I have already created a folder named as video scripts. In this folder, I want to save the Google Doc files. So basically what we are going to do, we are going to select the same folder. In this dropdown, you can see a list of all the folders which I have in my Google Drive. Out of all of this, select the folder in which we want to save the documents. Then after that, in this template document, we have created three variables for three details. First one is for topic, second one is for description, and third one is for script. And here you can see in Pabbly Connect, you can see we have three fields of the same variables. So in topic, whatever text, whatever data you want to add in the new document, we have to map it in the field of topic. So we'll just click on this field from Notion responses. We are going to select the response of topic and map it. In description, we are going to map the description which we have received from Notion. And here in script, from Google Generative AI, the script which we have generated using AI, we are going to map that response of script over here. In this way, we are going to add the details from Notion and Google Gemini to this Google Doc over here. And using these details, we are going to create a new document and save the document in Google Drive. So after mapping all the details and selecting all the options, just click on Save and Send Test Request. Now when we click on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see we are going to receive some response over here. And the response is received. This response seems to be a positive response to us, and this response shows that by entering these details in this selected template, a new document is generated. The name of the newly generated document is Best Marketing Automation, which we have entered over here. And this newly generated document is saved in this particular folder in our Google Drive. So let's check it. I'll just go to my Google Drive over here, and yes, here in the same folder you can see the document is created over here, and the name of this document is same, Best Marketing Automations. And in this document here you can see in front of topic we have the topic over here. In description we have the description, same description from Notion, and after script we have the exact same script which was generated by Google Gemini or by Google Generative AI. So this means the automation workflow which we have created using Pabbly Connect, this automation is working perfectly fine. And after setting up this automation, all we have to do is just add the topic and the description of our next YouTube video in our Notion database as an item, and automatically using Google Gemini, we can generate the script for the video, and the script will be added in Google Docs, and the Google Doc will be saved into a specific folder in our Google Drive. Now here, after setting up this automation, we'll get back to the workflow, and in this Notion trigger, you can see by default here it is written 8 hours. This means Pabbly Connect will check for new documents or new items in our Notion database every 8 hours. But if you want, you can reduce this time as well. Just click on these three dots and select Set Trigger Time option. And after that, here from this dropdown, you can increase or decrease this time as well. Let's say the minimum time for Notion is 90 minutes. So every 90 minutes, this automation will check for new items or new video topics in our Notion database. And if we have added any new topic and description over here, it will take those details and trigger this automation. And using this automation, we are going to generate the script and create a document for that script as well. So let me just update the trigger time over here. So the trigger time is updated to 90 minutes. So every 90 minutes, this Notion trigger will check for new items in our Notion database. So not just these applications, you can connect plenty of other applications with Pabbly Connect. And one more important thing, you will find the clone link of this exact same automation workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can just clone this same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and use this automation for free. Also, let me tell you, Pabbly Connect offers you a free plan. And in this plan, you will get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account. So if you want to try and test this automation, you can do it for absolutely free.
So if this video was helpful to you, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with others, or if you have any kind of doubts or queries, you can always write us in the comment box below or email us at support@pabbly.com. Also, you can post your queries on our forum as well. And if you want to check the pricing of Pabbly Connect, you can visit this link. So this is it for today's video. Thank you. Have a great day.